Creations. It's Kim with Sweet Daisy Creations. Anybody out there? Is anybody catching me live? I'll wait a few minutes and see if anybody joins me. Hello, anybody out there? Oh, hi. How are you doing? And how's your baby? Oh, hi. How are you doing? And how's your baby? Here, let me turn this down. Okay. Oh, thank you. I love that you liked how it looks. Hi, Linda. Yeah, it looks pretty decently done already. Yeah, a lot of people have told me it looks beautiful already. And this is how it's gonna be, but I wanted to put some more stuff on it because I thought it would be fun and it'll be, you know, really pretty with more goodies on it. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I showed y'all in my little video. I'm gonna set this down right quick. I've got this pitberry garland that I showed y'all in a haul. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. Oh, he's taking a little nappy. Oh, he's so adorable. If y'all don't watch Building It Country, she has a great channel, and she's doing her new farmhouse, and you'll love the decor she's picking out and stuff. But anyways, here's the pitberry garland. It's got stars on it and so forth. So I'm hoping to incorporate some of these, the pitberry in it for sure, as I go along. And of course I have my picks here. I've got trash everywhere here. That I think will be cute if they come out of the, you know, we'll have some pitberries I think in this bow here, and then some that shoot out and stuff and make it look real cute. So that's what my plan is. Yeah, Elaine, I think that this wreath, obviously, because it doesn't say, like, have a sign on it that says Happy 4th of July, you could put this out not only for Memorial Day or 4th of July, but also Veterans Day. And maybe because it's got this flag ribbon on it, you could throw it on your door for Flag Day, too. I'm using a wreath frame that's 15 to 24 inches, I think it's called. Aw, your little girl's saying hello. Well, tell her I said hello too. But anyways, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I see that I have some people here. I have 14 people watching. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I decided to work on this today. My husband went golfing, so he was gone all morning, and I did list my other wreath up onto my Etsy page, and that's a little time consuming. I have to tell you how I have to do that. I have to take the photos of my wreath. Then luckily I have a Prime account, so I have Prime Photos, and then I have to go ahead and use an app called PicMonkey so I can get my Sweet Daisy Creations words across the wreath and everything. And then once I use PicMonkey and I save those to my phone, then I can go into my Amazon app and have those all upload to my Prime Photos. So I have to do all that first, and then once they're in my Prime Photos, then I can get to my computer, and then I open up Etsy, and then I open up Amazon and get to my Prime Photos, and they show up there, and then I have to check mark each one I want, and then I have to download them, and then at that point I can finally get my photos onto Etsy. It's kind of a time-consuming process. And then once I get them on Etsy, I have to write my whole description and all the keywords and the tags, and it's really kind of a job in itself doing all that. But anyways, let's go ahead and start working on this. Let me move this out of the way. I'm just going to cut up some of these because I think I want, you know, at least one of these flags on here. Now this doesn't have a very long stem on it. These were $3.99 at Hobby Lobby, and they aren't on sale yet. So let's get that one. I apologize. My allergies are still driving me nuts. Let's get another one of these out. These are so cute. Some of these stars. They're so adorable. And then the stars on this one are just a little bit different, as you can see there. I'm gonna get a little drink here. All right. Yeah, these stars compared to these, they're a little more detailed, so they're cute. But it seems like, let's see, I could probably take this whole section off and get several stars together. Let me see. Oh, this one's attached directly to the thing, so these are small for these other bigger stars. So see how the stick is tiny? But it'll work okay for the wreath. I mean, we can just have it like be somewhere on the wreath. But I want these kind of, these other ones kind of sticking out, you know, from the wreath. I think it'll be fun. So let's get some of these cut off. Thank you, BT. Yeah. I think it's going to be real pretty when it's done. I mean, it looks great now, and I wouldn't probably in the past when I was making wreaths, I probably wouldn't go this further distance on it. But I think just all the little details on a wreath really push people over the edge to say that I want to buy that one because it just has more, you know, more stuff to it. I'm going to keep my price tags so I can make sure when I do my my listing that I know how much everything costs. Oh, this one's attached to here. There we go. Okay, so we got some of this. And then I want to get some of this pitberry too. Let me get that out of the way. Because I can probably use these picks on a couple of wreaths if I wanted to. All right, I'm going to start down here at the end, I guess. And these are all, like there's some right here. Not very many. This one has more in its little thing, and I'm not sure if I cut these off if they're going to come apart. They may do that. So I'm not sure. But I love pit berries. Ooh. Well, this is not going to be easy to cut. There we go. I think I got it. And let's see, is this going to fall apart on me? It might. I am going to see if I have some, so I can kind of keep them together, you know, when I'm putting them around. I've got some floral tape. Just a second, it's right behind me here. Okay, yeah, I've got this floral tape, and what that will do, like for this one, because it's kind of coming apart, they are like separate. I don't know if you can see that, but they are separate. So if I put some of this floral tape around here, it'll hold it together so that I can put it in the wreath. And you just have to really hold your finger tight on this. It is sticky. Any of you who've used floral tape before? There. And now it'll hold together and I can spread them apart. And it'll look really cute. Super cute. Don't you think? So let's do a few of these real quick and get them ready to roll. Yeah, these definitely are going to come apart on me. Do I sell at local craft fairs? Not really. I do one craft. I think I told you on another video that my daughter, with her drill team, they had for a fundraiser, they do a craft thing, or I think they call it a bazaar, actually. And I did it, not this last year, but the year before. And I sold a few wreaths, not too many of them. But I just love making them so much, but I just can't, I just can't keep them at my house, you know. I just have, because I make them for myself, obviously. And I just can't have that many. So I have one for just about every holiday right now. And then I've used for a couple of years. So once I get tired of those, I'll donate them or whatever, and then I'll make some more for my home. Because I have one pretty much for every holiday. Because the one I have out on the door right now for Easter, I made last year, I think it was. So I've used it 2 years in a row. And I don't know if I will want to make something different for next year or not. Okay, this one's got the star on it, and I just love that. So I'm going to, again, that's going to fall. I'm going to use my floral wire to get these tied together, or my floral tape, so that we can glue them. And I don't know if my glue gun's on. I normally use my glue pot. I do have a glue pot, but the last time I used it, it kept, the glue kept getting too, I guess I didn't have it turned up high enough. And I was afraid it was going to start smoking on me, so I stopped using it. But the glue in the glue gun gets hot enough, you know, for gluing stuff like this in it. But yeah, look, like this one has the star on it. That's cute. But yeah, there's not enough here yet. I want a lot of these pip berries on here. I want them to kind of go around the wreath, sort of. So I want to pull all these off. What are y'all doing on your Saturday? I've been doing this today. I spent about 2 hours on it earlier, or maybe it was an hour and a half, because I was trying to think of what I wanted to do, and I just kind of, at first I thought I might do that one with a camper on it, and I decided not to do that one yet. But I wanted to do another one because I really wanted to use this pipberry stuff, to tell you the truth, in these picks. So that's why I started this wreath. This stuff like sticks to your fingers too. Yep, sticking to my fingers. Okay, let's keep rolling along with this while my glue gun gets warmed up. Well, how's everybody's weather today? We are having another warm day. It got more humid today, and it's cloudy. I think we have rain in the forecast next week sometime. And but we need rain. It hasn't rained in a while. I was just over talking to my neighbor. They're putting new plants in their flower bed and stuff, and I'm dying to do that because ours need to be cleaned out, because we live in an area where there's a lot of pine trees, and they have, we recently had all that pollen. I think I told you about that. And they I'm going to cut some of these where I just have them single. Oh, this one's together good. I'll keep that one together. I've got some singles on here because these will look cute, kind of. Well, I'll show you in a minute. Coming out of the bow. Oh, see, this one's tied on into a bigger, or a piece that's longer. Yeah, Jordan, I know we sometimes we get a freeze in March, but we're so late in the month already, and that, you know, April here in Texas, it starts getting really warm. We've been kind of in the 80s this week, 70s. Well, we did have a front, and our low temperatures got to like 40 something, which to me is super cold. And then like the afternoon was like in the 60s, which I mean, I'm cold, you know, until it gets like 78 degrees. But anyways, yeah, it got chilly, and then we started warming up, and this week it's been warmer. But we do have another front coming through that's going to bring rain and drop our temperatures, you know, from the 80s down to the 70s. I know you feel sorry for me, don't you? Because I know everybody else is, or a lot of people are having cold weather still. But yeah, I worry about stuff freezing over too. Okay, I've done about half of this. You can see half of it's gone. So that's probably, maybe pretty good. We'll see how that goes. Let's see how that's not quite hot enough yet. So tell me, what have y'all been doing today? Anything fun? Yeah, I kind of been, I guess you could call it working today. We have about 6 or 7 inches so far in Indianapolis. Is that snow or is it rain? It's probably snow. I don't miss that at all. Snow. We had some snow this year. Remember, I did a video. I was like surprised we had snow. We don't get it often at all. And if we get any, it's very, very, very little. I'm gonna clean my area up here. All these little things come off the twist ties on the wreath. And I'm wearing black pants or black capris, and it's like probably the worst thing to do when you're working on a wreath. Okay. I'm going to turn this so you can see it from the front. Well, sort of. It'd be better if I had a stand. I am working with my husband, or I want my husband to make me a wreath stand. I do have a place, like right here next to this thing on the wall, there's a command hook. And I usually hang my wreath up there. I could move you over there, but my glue's here, so we'll just sit here and do it. But what I plan on doing, I'd like to have some of those pip berries kind of peeking out of the bow. Because I have done, I actually have a bow just like this that I put on my lantern on my front porch for the 4th of July. And I did put pip berries in it, and it looked really cute. But what I'm going to do now, I guess since we're waiting for this to heat up, I'm going to kind of play with. Still snowing? Yeah. I'm sorry you're having snow. That's not any fun. Okay, we've got some stars here. Now this wreath is going to have the bow on the side, so this is the top here where I'm at. So I think I'm just going to set these in here to kind of get a feeling for them, where I might want it. I wish these had longer. Wonder how I can make them longer. Let's see if I have any stems I could use or something. I've got a bag down here with a bunch of greenery in it. Oh, here. I've got flowers that I've used in different things. So I can use like these stems to make this a little bit longer. Now where'd my things go? There they are. Are you working on a wreath, Jordan? Oh, I need my tape again. Yeah, I want this a little longer so it'll kind of stick up here like this, you know, at the top. And they weren't real long, so I have to make them longer. You've been doing food for your mother for Easter, and we're having a family over, and I keep going back and rearranging. I know, you know, how long have you been doing wreaths, Jordan? When I first started doing this, I mean, oh my gosh, it was, you know, it was hard when you first start because you guess yourself all the time. There's my scissors. All right. Oh yeah, the one from yesterday, I've finished that one. That one I called my Texas Patriotic Wreath. It's got the Welcome Y'all sign on it. This looks completely different. Okay, maybe that gave me a little more height where I could get it to, you know, kind of stick out the top here. Hopefully this is going to work. Maybe I'll have them coming out the bow. That would be cute. If I can get it straight here. There. That might look cute. Look cute. All right, well, I made that one longer. I wonder if I need to do some others. Well, we're waiting on our glue. Yeah, this one doesn't have very long either. But I may not need it if I do it right through here and coming out the bow. I'm not quite sure I'm going to do this. Okay. I don't need these flowers. I put these flowers, these little flowers, in my my swag that I made. All right, let me see how this is doing. Not quite hot. Oh, so you've been doing them about 3 years, Jordan? Yeah, I know. I've got to the point where I think I was talking about it yesterday that, like in the past, I probably would have just stopped here. And granted, it looks fabulous like this. But I think that as I've grown to doing this, it's like more is better. When you're talking about a wreath, you almost can't screw it up when you put stuff on it. I mean, just all the little details make a big difference in your wreath. Okay. Just stick some in here. You know, around the sides, so they're not going to stick out like way out. I just want them kind of here and there. So some on that side, some on that side. Some down this way. Because they're not going to be everywhere. Move that out of the way. Maybe I'll put the stars in here like this. What do you think? You think that's a good idea? I'm thinking maybe that would look good next to the bow. Coming out of the bow like that? What do you think? And maybe some pit berries in there too. Oh, let's see. There's not very many pit berries on this. Something like that. Let's see. They do look better when they're grouped together. So you always make a little dry run before you decide where you're going to put things. Before you glue them in, I'm going to take those out of there. Where am I going to put these? I want these in here somewhere. I've got some pit berry. No, I'm going to come around here with those, I think, beside the bow. Well, anyways, I'm thinking that's where that's going to go. And I've got one over here on the bow, but let's move that. Let's put this over here. Man, there's too many on that one. Maybe over this way. Maybe these stars right there. There's no one, yeah, there's just these two. All right, when I glue it in there, it'll look better. Do you use mesh? Okay, let me see what you're saying here. Oh, Sharon, no, this one is not going to have a sign on it. Do you use mesh in this, just ribbons? Yeah, basically this one is all ribbon and burlap deco mesh is what it's called. Yeah, there's not going to be any sign on this one. There's no need for a sign on this. It's going to be filled with all kinds of pretty thingies, so it won't need a sign. I really want to get these star ones on because they're so cute. Okay, so I got some there. Got these star thingies up here around the top, which I think is kind of cute. The top, the side, you know, area where you generally have, like, you know, if you were having a firework or something to come out of the top of something. All right. All right, well, anyway, that one's going to be there. This has too much for there. I need some pitberry around my flower, or my bow. So I'm going to have this coming all out here. I may shorten it up a bit so that it's not sticking out so much. And I got this here, this here, this here. I don't have my flag anywhere yet. Where did my flag go? This has got a little thing. Maybe we could, I'm going to turn this around a little bit so I can look at it. Because this is the side, well, it's kind of the side. So we've got this one here, this one over here, this one over here. Thinking more. No, I'm not liking that. I think maybe right there. Oh, and I haven't used one of these stars yet. Maybe we put that out here. Okay, I think we're ready to glue. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Oh, it's sticking to the wreath. Come on. I got so much stuff here. All right, let me see if my stuff's glued. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. Okay, let's get what we have on here, and then I will see if we need something else. Or, you know, we need to add more. I'm going to clip these up a little bit, I think. Where's my... I don't want these sticking out that far. I just want them kind of peeking out, I think. But maybe if I stick them way down in there, it will not be that bad. Where these have this emptiness on them, I'm going to cut that part off. There, can you see? Well, I don't know if you can see where I'm at or not. It's kind of hard to see where I'm working on when I've got it this way. All right, let's see, is that hot? Hopefully it is. Hope I don't burn my fingers. The other day when I was doing a video, I burnt my finger. This glue's definitely hot. I can see it. Hold it in place for a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at it frontwards so I can see what I'm doing. So we got these ones coming out this side of the bow, and the bow, the wreath, you know, the bow, this is like the side. The front's up, or the top is up there. I wanted a side bow this time. I didn't want one that was center. So let's take this out. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to clip off this little this end of these that's just empty. It's already so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you, Sharon. I've had practice on my bows. Try to get this right in there. Oh, I think I got some glue in my finger. You staying or not? Okay. I've got this other one. I'm not sure we're going to need it. Let's see. I gotta let that sit for a second. Alright, and that's going to come out of the bottom of the bow, I think. It's going to be cute. Cut that stuff off again. Glue strings, I can feel them. That's one thing about working with glue. All right, let's get this one in, and the bow I think will be finished. That area anyways. Okay, that's dripping. I do not want to burn myself. I have to hold it down just but you know, 15 seconds or so, and then it'll catch. Well, I don't know if it's caught yet or not. Nope. Come on. The glue coming out of that gun's pretty hot. Now, that's not sticking very well. Come on. I think the end is too long, actually. I'm going to cut this off a little bit. It's not sticking. So let me try it again. These are 3 separate ones. I'm just going to try to glue them together in one spot. Hopefully this time it's going to work. I don't think it wasn't catching on anything, I don't think. It's not like on these wreaths, it's not as easy to get stuff glued in as it is when you use a grapevine wreath. Because the grapevines, you know, it'll catch on the vine itself. And I just don't know if that's going to... hold for me. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. I might have to check that and rearrange the berries when I get to that point. let's get this one in. Make sure all the stars are forward on it. Yeah, see, this is going to drip. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing over here, but it's drippy. Drippy, drippy, drippy. Gotta find somewhere to catch in there. There, see, that one caught good. So, yes, that looks cute. Looks super cute. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, no, I'm making this wreath to put in my Etsy shop. I'm going to be selling it. I know, half the time I think when I'm making wreaths, I think, oh, I want to keep that. It looks so cute. Okay, these ones are just like peeking out of the bow. Down at the bottom. I don't know if that's holding. I don't just know why that's holding in that one area. Okay, I'm going to stick this one on. I like these. They're cute. These burlap flowers. They're really cute. And they just give the wreath, I think, that just little extra pizzazz. You have things sticking out a little bit. So I'm going to hold this in here for a second. It is coming together. Yeah, see, that's not ready yet. You got to let the glue dry a little and get calmed down. See, it's dropping. I don't know if it's ready. It gets so hot. Okay, where else do I have places to glue things? Is that dropping still? I think it's okay. All right, we're over on this side. I don't know if you can see real well what I'm doing. I did get online today and looked about getting some kind of lighting. Because this is the only place I have to do my wreaths. And it's part of my master bedroom. It's the sitting area of my master bedroom. And it's the only spot I have to work on it. So the master bedroom is part bedroom, part desk, and part bedroom and craft area. It's a combination of things because I do not have an extra space in my house because my son, you know, still has his room and I didn't take it over when he left. I think we're going to put one of these over here too. Well, I got to remember that's the top, so maybe one over this way. Yeah. You know, when you're doing this and you're trying to add stuff like this, it's just kind of hit or miss. You know, you have to kind of look at where you're, you know, you have to play with it. You know, just play with it. I got to get this in here somewhere. There we go. That looks cute. You'd want to keep it? Yeah, I know. Well, the one I did yesterday, I liked it too. I was like, I love this one too. Please let us know where to see your items in your Etsy, did you say? Okay, my shop on Etsy is called SweetDaisyWreaths. So I get if you put that in the search bar, hopefully you can find me. I only have 6 things on there right now. This will be number 7 when I get it up there. Okay, where else am I not glued yet? I got this one over here. But that's my shop name. There's a lot of glue on this. I don't want to drip it on anything. Where was I? Over here. That's looking so cute. I knew this would add that just extra touch to this. It looks so cute. Looking cute, cute, cute. Just that little extra something, something. I don't want to burn my fingers in here. And so some of it you can just barely see. It's just, you know, just enough that where you see it, other things stick out a little bit more. So it's not like crazy. Okay, I think I got just about everything done there. Let me look at it here. I've got some pit berries here, some here, some here. Thinking I might want to put some up this direction. But I don't know. I think that, you know, once you, let's see, over here somewhere. I didn't cut the ends on for those like I did the others. Where's my... I don't like the little end pieces showing. Where there's no berry, you know. Okay, now we got to get these in. And I don't know if I want them laying flat or sticking up a hair. Let's see. All right, let me show you what it looks like so far. These are the only 2 things I don't have on there yet. Let me pick it up so you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to see all the detail or not. Can you see it at all? There's some pitberry here. The stars up here. I mean, can you see any of that? I just don't know if you can in the... Because we're so far away. Let me... It's just like the way my camera is. I was going to say, maybe I got everything in the way here. I don't think I can raise that up any. Oh well, on my tripod. But, see, we've got them here, up here. So, it's looking good. I love it. It just adds that little bit more of detail to it. So I think all we have to do now, I don't think, I've got it here. I've got some pitberry there, there, and there. So we're in the little one there. So I think we're covered with that. I think we just need to put our flag on and our star and we'll be done. Let's see. All right, I'm just going to stick it in there like this. This doesn't have much, I don't know how well this is going to hold. What I'm trying to do is stick it in these twist ties because they're plastic and I think it'll hold in there. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to put that to the back so you see the flag. Gosh, I don't know if I'm liking this. All right, let's try this again. There's just not much of a something on here to hold on to, because the thing is not very thick. Hopefully that's holding. Back to that again. Some glue on this star. Yeah, it's dripping right off. It's really hot. See, now that one's stuck real good. Yeah, this one's not working. What is the deal? This one doesn't want to hold on here. Oh, you can see it fine? Good. I'm glad you can see it. It's hard for me to tell when I'm looking at the, you know, my phone there when I'm videoing, if you can see it as well as I can see it. So let me see if I can get this to stay. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to put some glue way up there. And it's drip, drip, dripping. It's hot, hot, hot. That glue's hot. I can feel it on my hand. There. Okay, hopefully that's good. Okay, I think I have everything on that I want. Now I've got some stars over there. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, and I got 1, 2. I think it looks good. Got some pit berries up here around the bow. I think it looks good. What do you think? Okay, I got the star on and the, right here, that little star, and then of course the flag over on that side. I think it looks good. And this is how you would hang it. I wanted this on the side because I've got this one over here that has the long streamers on it on the bottom with the stars. And I really wanted this wreath to be kind of mixed up as far as the ribbons I used on it. Because when I was working on it, I really wanted to use this because these stars and stuff, like these, this is actually more of a burgundy color, this star here. Can you see up here? It's more of a burgundy color, so I knew I had to bring in this ribbon for the burgundy. And then I made this bow I started with because I was like, I wanted to use this ribbon because I love, love, love this ribbon. And then I decided, you know, I needed to bring in some burgundy. And then after that, I was like, well, I wanted to use the blue. So I kind of, you know, did some of that into the wreath on both sides. And then I just started adding more ribbons. And even though they all are different, sort of, it works together. You know, it's not like, I kind of wanted it mishmashed, if that makes sense. To be a little mishmashed. So I kind of like how it came out. I'm not sure if I like this flag. I guess we'll leave it on there. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Candy. Oh, the glue in my glue gun, I get it from Amazon. Let me show you. They're called full-size multi-temp. There's 24 of them, and they're long, like this. And it does get hot. This my glue gun, I also bought from Amazon. I think I did. It's disgustingly dirty, but it's called a Sure Bonder, and I think it's high temp. It's a high temp glue gun. Hey, there is another one. Hey, there is another me. LOL. Hi, Linda. Minerva, you're welcome. I hope it inspires you to do some wreathing for your own house. You know, it's so fun to have something to put up for every holiday and stuff. I mean, I absolutely love making these, but I couldn't sell them to anyone else. You know, I would post them on like Facebook on my page and stuff, and I sold a few that way, and people do contact me when they want, you know, like a wreath for a birthday or something like that. I just recently did one like that. And, you know, so they do contact me that way for stuff. And then like I told you the other day, I had a girl that I had to do her Christmas thing for. I did a Christmas tree this year for another woman, and a garland to go across her fireplace and all that kind of thing. But it's not been like this lucrative job for me or anything like that. It's just been more a labor of love. I love making these, and I find it enjoyable doing it, but I can't keep them all. That's the problem. So that's why I decided I needed to, you know, use my gift, if you want to say, and try to sell them on Etsy. So that's what I decided to do, because I just have to do something, because I do love making them. I do love it. Sharon, all my ribbons came from Craft Outlet. That's where I pretty much buy all my ribbons. Occasionally, I'll get them at Hobby Lobby if they have, you know, ribbon out for a certain holiday and I like any of it, I'll buy it. I have bought some at Michael's in the past. There's one ribbon down there that I used in this that actually is from Michael's. It's this ribbon up here that has it's this 1.5 inch that has the stars on it. That's from Michael's. But the thing of it was, that roll only had like 3 yards on it, so it's not going to last you very long, because I've used a lot of ribbon on here, a lot of ribbon, and each roll normally comes with 10 yards on it. Yeah, Craft Outlet is an online store only. They do not have a location. They ship out of Louisiana. Their warehouse is in Louisiana. So me being in Texas, when I order, it comes pretty quick. Sometimes it doesn't. It seems like the more I order, the quicker I get it. If I make a small order, it takes longer to get it. But yeah, they're in Louisiana, so but they're only online. Craft Outlet is only online. They do not have a physical presence, no store front or anything like that. Oh, if you're in Kentucky, it probably won't take that long to you to get an order. Yeah, today I was thinking about this one I told you about yesterday with this ribbon, that I'm still kind of searching for a sign for it. I got onto Craft Outlet today, and they finally have back the checked ribbon like this black, but it's yellow and white. So that'll work perfectly with this. So I'm going to order some of that, but I can't just order one little thing of ribbon, so I'm going to have to order some more stuff. Linda, there is a place that I was selling my wreaths, but I don't know, people really don't want to pay the price for wreaths that, you know, because you put so much work into this, and, you know, you have so much of your, well, your cost into it. You know, you've got to calculate all your cost, and then how much time it takes you to make it. Because, you know, like I said, I worked on this like for 2 hours earlier because it takes so long to cut the ribbon, make the bows, and the design is in your head too, you know. So this is a design I came up with on my own. I didn't copy anyone or do anything like that. It was just a design. And so you have to pay for that expertise, you know, when you do wreaths. And people don't understand that you can't get a wreath like this and expect to pay, you know, $50 for it. It's going to cost more than that, you know. Oh, Craft Outlet, no, they don't have a minimum order. They are retail. They're not wholesale. Kid Crafter, can you shout me out? Well, hi, Kid Crafter. I don't know who you are. Yeah, but there's no minimum order with Craft Outlet. Well, anyways, I'm finished with this, and it looks so cute. I'm going to post a picture of this on my Instagram. I always post pictures on my Instagram. And, you know, when I'm making these wreaths, if y'all are interested and want to buy one from me, you certainly can. It's not that I'm only going to be selling these on Etsy. If you want to buy one from me, I'd be perfectly happy to sell you one. Oh, Minerva, I'm glad you appreciate what I'm doing. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it turned out really cute, I think. And I think just adding that extra detail to it made it that much more special, you know? I think it did. Well, is there any other questions y'all want to ask me or anything? About anything? About the wreathing? About anything at all? Because I, you know, help be making more wreaths, and hopefully I'm going to get busy on some of the swags. I kind of got away from that, and I have some stuff to make floral arrangements too, and I'll probably do that, you know, with y'all. Why not? Oh, thank you. Minerva, oh, my next project, I don't know, I've done like this is like my third wreath in a row, so I think I'm going to stop making a wreath for like a day or so, and I think I'm going to try a flower arrangement. But I'm definitely, like I said yesterday, I'm definitely wanting to make a wreath with this ribbon. I love this ribbon. And I definitely want to make a wreath with this ribbon that I showed you yesterday that has the bees and then this black and yellow and white polka dot and this black check. I just need to find like a sign or something to go along with it that's going to make it a super cute wreath. But I'm dying to use those two ribbons especially. Oh, Sharon, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love decorating too. It's just... I don't know, I guess, I don't know who I got this from because, well, my grandmother was always not a decorator. Not my mom's mom. She liked to sew, and she made me like pajamas, and I think I remember her doing that and stuff. But it was my other grandmother on my dad's side that when she decorated for Christmas, it was in like every square foot of her house. And so I guess that really got me on the decorating bandwagon because I always loved Christmas at her home. And so I do quite a bit at Christmas time. But then, you know, once I had kids, I decided I just love decorating. So I decorate for every holiday. And even though they're older now, my daughter, I don't think appreciates it so much anymore because she told me, I'm not going to do that in my house. You know, I thought, well, wait till you have kids and see what happens. But my son appreciates it. I know he does. He is psyched that I'm on YouTube and making videos. He's really happy about that. And when I tell him I have so many subscribers, he's super happy. And he said, Mom, that's great. You know, he's real excited about it. My daughter could care less. Hi, Kim. Thank you, Laverne. What kind of camera? Mary Jane, I am not using a camera. I'm using my iPhone. I haven't like gone out and bought a camera strictly for doing YouTube. I figured, you know, I don't even know how to edit videos, so, and I haven't had time to try. So you just get what you get with me, you know. When I do the videos, I just sit down, I do the video, and I flub up in it, whatever. I just post it anyways, you know. I'm not going to care about it. So yeah, I just use my my cell phone for this. Well, 31 people are still here. So do you have any other questions, everybody? Yes, Kim, the wreath is finished. You want to look at it? Let me pull it up again. We added all these pip berries and these little stars and stuff to it. And I think, like I said before, I think that detail just adds that something else to a wreath that makes somebody say, I love it so much. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, it came out really good. I'm real happy with it. And I love, 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 love doing it. And like I was saying earlier, you know, if anybody's interested in doing wreaths, you know, they're not that hard to do. It just takes practice, you know, and you kind of have to get a design in your head and stuff like that. Nobody else has ever made this wreath before. This is my design, you know, and that's what I'm saying about people in your community may not want to pay as much as you would to somebody on Etsy because they don't consider your design knowledge and stuff like that as far as, you know, being worth the extra cost that you're going to pay for a wreath on Etsy. That's why I try to make them real pretty for Etsy. Not that I don't make them pretty all the time, but I try to put the extra effort into the ones on Etsy. Rhonda, thank you. Thank you, Mary Jane. Your son is very nice because it's wonderful that you are on YouTube showing your talent. Yeah, my son is proud of me. He is. And he gives me kudos, you know, and stuff like that. So I'm really, I think he understands. I think he understands my, you know, my design sense, my love of decorating, all that stuff. I think he appreciates it. Anyways, okay, guys. If there's any other questions, because I think I'm about out of breath and done talking, and I've got this finished, so I'm gonna get some pictures of it. Probably not today, maybe tomorrow, and I'll be posting them on my Instagram, and then I got to go through that whole process to get them onto Etsy. But like I said, if there's anybody out there that wants to buy one directly from YouTube for me, I'm happy to do that. Actually, happy to do that. And if you have like a custom wreath you'd like made, I could do that too. So, but I'm not saying buy from me because I don't want to be that way. I just wanted to share, you know, what I'm making and stuff like that. And hopefully you will want to try your hand at making a wreath too, you know. And I hope I've given you some pointers on how to do it. Anyways, guys, I guess I'll go for now. I love you all very much. I just love, you're so sweet. Everybody's so sweet. And you make me happy. And I miss you when I'm gone. You know that? I really do miss y'all when I'm gone. But anyways, I guess I'll go for now. And I will see you in the next video. Hopefully, it's just going to be a video. It won't be a live. We will see. It's just these wreaths take a while. And you know when I've been doing this, they're like an hour and a half long. Yeah, this video will be back up. Like as soon as I get off of here, it starts loading. So, since it's on my phone. And so you'll see it later. You know, it takes a while to load. And I don't know how long we've been on here chatting, but it's been a little longer than I expected. But anyways, y'all take care and have a good rest of your weekend. Have a great rest of your Saturday evening, a wonderful Sunday. And I hope everything is good where you're at. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.